Rudaba or Roodabeh, Persian, is a Persian mythological female figure in Ferdowsi's epic Shahnameh. She is the princess of Kabul, daughter of Mehrab Kaboli and Sindukht, and later she becomes married to Zal. As they become lovers, they had 2 children, including Rostam, the main hero of the Shahnameh. Etymology: the word Rūdāba consists of 2 sections, Rūd and Ab. Rūd means child and Ab means shining, child. From Decoded Dictionary. In Dari language of Rudaba, royal court, which the Shahnameh was written in, Rud means river and Aab means water. Therefore that her name means she of the river water. Marriage to Zal. The Shahnameh describes Rudaba with these words. About her sylvan shoulders 2 musky black tresses curl, encircling them with their ends as though they were links in a chain. Her mouth resembles a pomegranate blossom. Her lips are cherries and her silver bosom curves out into breasts like pomegranates. Her eyes are like the narcissus in the garden and her lashes draw their blackness from the raven's wing. Her eyebrows are modeled on the bows of Taraz powdered with fine bark and elegantly musk-tinted. If you seek a brilliant moon, it is her face. If you long for the perfume of musk, it lingers in her tresses. From top to toe she is paradise gilded, all radiance, harmony and delectation. Shahnameh 1, 21-3. It was this description and Rūdaba's physical beauty that initially attracted Zal. Rūdaba also consulted her ladies-in-waiting about Zal. Zal came to the walls of Rūdaba's palace where Rūdaba let down her tresses to Zal as a rope and he immediately climbed from base to summit. Rūdaba seated Zal on the roof and they both talked to each other for a long time. Although such actions were seen as unacceptable according to Islamic traditions, it was nevertheless the cultural norms of Iran that Ferdowsi wanted to highlight. Zal consulted his advisors over Rūdaba. They at last advised him to write a full account of the circumstances to his father, Sam and the Mabeds. Knowing that Rūdaba's father, chief of Kabul, was Babylonian from the family of Zaruk, did not approve of the marriage. Zal reminded his father of the oath he had made to fulfill all his wishes. Finally, the ruler referred the question to astrologers to discover whether the marriage between Zal and Rūdaba would be prosperous or not, and he was informed that a child of Zal and Roodabeh would be the conqueror of the world. When Zal arrived at the court of Manuchi, he was received with honor, and having read the letter of Sam, the Shah approved of the marriage. The marriage took place in Kabul, where Zal and Rūdaba first met each other. Motherhood. In Persian mythology, Rūdāba's labor of Rostam was prolonged due to the extraordinary size of her baby. Zal was certain that his wife would die in labor. Rūdāba was near death when at last Zal recollected the feather of the Simora, and followed the instructions which he had received. By placing it on the sacred fire, the Simora appeared and instructed him upon how to perform a caesarean section, thus saving Rūdāba and the child, who later on became one of the greatest Persian heroes. Family tree. Notes. See also Iranian literature, Persian mythology, Shahnameh, Rapunzel, A King's Book of Kings, the Shahnameh of Shah Tahmasp, an exhibition catalogue from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, fully available online as PDF, which contains material on Rūdāba.